Okay, so how many of you guys have ever been to an amusement park and seen a caricature artist?
Me.
Okay, well it should come as no surprise then that these artists make around $30,000 a year. This may not seem like a lot, or be like, why do I care? Well, the whole thing is, it's as simple as riding a bike. It's something that you can easily pick up. So if you really wanted to, you could become a caricature artist on the side or just have it as a hobby. In order to be one, you need to be able to do 3 things. 1, draw simple shapes. 2, be able to observe somebody for a long period of time. And 3, be able to clean up your work. So as you can see, I just did a bunch of rough sketches here. And the most important thing with caricature drawings is that it's somewhat recognizable to your person. So, step 1, being able to draw simple shapes. As you can see, I have a bunch of different categories here. So on the front half of the paper I've handed out, I want you to just sketch different shapes that could be used for different ones. So the nose could be big, it could be small, eyes, tons of different ways. You can play on race. Heads can be really funky shapes. They just have to somewhat resemble what they could be like. This is really important just because you don't want your characters to look all similar. If they look similar, then people aren't going to respect you as an artist, and they're not going to think that they actually look like themselves, which is, of course, the whole reason people want a caricature drawing. So through this, you can just see how it's a quick process of just drawing little shapes in order to make up your person. So now that you have the basis of what it could be, we move on to the observation phase. A good rule of thumb with this is to spend, for every second you spend staring at the paper, you should be spending 2 looking at the person. So for the purpose of this, I want you all to draw the person on your right. Okay? Sam, you can draw Daniel. Okay? So you just you can play on their personality, you can play on something that's maybe a little bit bigger. So Sam, I'll draw you. You have a little bit of a rounder face, so maybe I'll make that really round. So maybe, and this can be very gestural. It doesn't have to be something that's that accurate, because it is cartoon-like. So you just start with that. Sam likes to talk a lot. He's very loud, right? So maybe I'll make his mouth really big and in a smile or something like that, Then we look at his nose. His little shape here, going a little like this, right? His glasses are very distinct, so we'll make those really big. It doesn't exactly have to be super realistic because it is a caricature. If it was something like a realist drawing, you would need to pay more attention, but it just can be very fast and very loose lines. That part's not that important. So we're just going to finish up drawing this. Earrings. As you can see, it's pretty fast. Just give him a little indent in the chin. If you screw up something, feel free to go back over it. That's okay. So this is just a very quick drawing. You may want to give it a neck. Other caricature artists sometimes go full length into the body, but we're just learning the basis of it. So for now, this is okay. The final thing that you need to be able to do is clean up your work. You need to be able to make it look professional. So you're going to go back and you're going to erase all the lines that don't make sense. Something that isn't doing explaining into your drawing. So I screwed up on the chin, so I'm going to erase this part. All these extra lines, we can erase those. By doing this, you really make your work look professional. It looks neat. It's something that just makes you stand out. Nobody wants to receive a messy drawing, especially if they're paying for it. So after you finish cleaning up the lines, you can sign it, and you finished your first caricature. So today I hope you've been able to learn not only how to draw something new, but how to have a new perspective on skills you thought you couldn't obtain. Thank you. Have a good day.
Woo!